this is Shania
and Shawanna of Mommy and
Me, promoting a healthy, open communication parent-child relationship to encourage hard talks, to find balance and a safe place at home that will form a strong bond that will last a lifetime for generations to come.
Let's get started. How was everybody? Happy New Year, happy new decade, right? What are you guys doing? What have you been up to? We've been here again, creating more information to get to you, and you. Shania today actually just wanted us to, typically I go into the box, but with this being the start of a whole new season and for everybody, we decided, she said, hey, how about we look and dive into those goals, the things that you set out at the beginning of a new season, right? Yeah, we know we crossed over into another year, but we're in another season. And what does that look like for you? And possibly how have you started that even in this year? Okay, so what do you have? What is it when we think about vision? What is it that you have you wanted to say to them, Shania?
Usually when people thinking about the year of it being 2020 and everybody's whole thing of this year's, I got 2020 vision. They have their plan, they have their goals, and they're just ready to accomplish and get it done this year. This is the year for everybody. So I just wanted to say that remember that 2020 vision is what the doctors typically say when you're reading that chart, that 20 feet away, what the average person can read, that bottom line considers you to have 20/20 vision. But that does not mean that you're perfect. You could still be farsighted, so something can be this close to you and then you can't see it, but you can be 20 feet away and read that bottom line on the chart. So I just wanted to say that, we think 20/20 vision, we think crystal clear, but the whole point of me saying that you can still be farsighted, even if you're 20/20, you're one of the average people who can read that bottom line, that there will be hiccups in the road and you will be able to recover from those things. That's why we're going to have a plan. We're going to write it down.
Yeah.
We're going to make it plain. We're going to make it clear. We're going to be specific about our goals so that we can begin to manifest those things into our life this year.
That's great. Even for me, with having and wearing corrective lenses, because she mentioned Farsight, but actually I need to see up close. And it's talking about that, what up close, see, some things have to be up close and personal for me. Are you a person that needs to see something up close, or you do prefer to see stuff far away? You need to see stuff far away. And even with corrective lenses, there's still sometimes along our journey with even what we see, we are going to have to course correct. Have you ever had to make any type of corrections along your course in regards to that? But then that is great for us to even segue into what we're talking about today, and that's our goals. What categories in your life have you taken the time to do what? I believe Shania even pulled up the scripture as it refers to Habakkuk 2:2, and it talks clearly about what? Writing a vision.
Writing a vision, make it plain.
Yeah, and we're supposed to do that. We're actually charged to do that. And for those who believe and have faith, people of faith, you know the importance, even if you don't even believe in that, you know the importance of writing down your goals, because what is it? If you don't write it down and then move to action in it, then you're just still dreaming, even if you're awake, right? I say, I don't, sleepwalk. I dream with my eyes open because I want to clearly see and move towards the things that I believe that is actually are mine. And it has my personal name on it, because again, I often say, and I share with Shania, and I believe she's beginning to even walk in that own vein in her life, that it doesn't matter if we even do the same thing. She will not do it like me, and I can't definitely do it like her. So it doesn't matter what's going on, what you've seen from other people. If something, and you have a call on your life, be about your business. Get it done. Stop making excuses. We make adjustments, not excuses, because it is about you and you accomplishing what you are purposed here for. It doesn't matter how you might have come about. Our Creator is wise enough to have allowed you to still be here. And especially if you're watching this video, that means it's still something yet for you to do. And if you are working it, let's go harder. I say, I'm not about resolutions. It's about continuing the things that I had set before me. And this gives me a new day and a new time and a new opportunity to do it even better and even greater. And we get to talk to you today. What you got for them? Let's see.
So before we get into our categories of our 2020 goals, I just wanted to commend everyone for everything that you accomplished in 2019 Anybody that's carrying over, they started the season early. Some people start on their birthdays. That's when they get it in them to go ahead and achieve new things, achieve new goals. For some people, 2019 was just about survival mode. So I just want to commend you to say that you have my support. I'm glad that you survived the year. Yeah, that's really big. Everybody doesn't have the same goals. And so I just want to say, big or small, everything is big. You are a winner. I see you. And we have goals by category here. So there's 9 categories. Health and fitness, career and business, love and relationships, spiritual, family and parenting, financial, emotional, intellectual, and bucket list goals. So we took the time to write some things down. We wanted to be smart about our goals and be specific, things that are measurable and obtainable, and time-based, that we can complete it in the year 2020. So no matter what hiccups in the road, we can get over it and come back to it and regain focus.
Yeah.
What
I wanted to say, though, as you mentioned, having measurable time frames. For some of us, we need to, don't say 12 months. What is your 30-day goal? What is your 60-day goal? And what is your 90-day goal? We have to be able to appreciate and recognize when we've accomplished something in a 30-day period. This being the new year, one of the things is, I had allowed my physical fitness to kind of slow way down, right? I was in Carb City, and now it's time for me to come out of Carb City. So I know that's one of the things I'm going to amp up. It was never away from me, but I was aware of that. But now it has to be moved up. It's time for me to level back up with my physical fitness. So what is that for you? We have the category, she said it again, health and fitness. Who have some health and fitness goals on here? I know that I'm so proud of Shania because she does a wonderful job. We know she works hard and she sometimes play a little hard. And I encourage her to live her life, especially while she's on this side of heaven. But she will go work out 3 to 4 times a week, unless she's vacationing or something where she may not really make that a part because she's really vacationing. But she know how to get right back on it, do that 2 or 3 day fast, get back on her meal plan, and get to the gym. And I applaud her for doing that because she know what she want to look like. She know what she want to feel like. We feel better. We look better. Right. What do you have on your list?
So like she said, going to the gym for 2019, that was one of my biggest achievements, was maintaining the gym all year long. I think out of 52 weeks, I probably missed maybe 10 weeks between vacationing and holidays. I think I went to the gym 3 or 4 times a week for 42 weeks out of the year. So this year I want to reduce that number. Also, I ate and drank whatever I wanted, and I want to change that this year. So we're starting off the month of January. I did 2-day cleanse. I did Arden's Garden 2-day cleanse, and now I'm going to try intermittent fasting. I chose to do 8 and 16 hours, so 16 hours not eating and 8 hours eating. I chose the time frame because of work. 12 to 8 works for me.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do 12 to 8. I'm also at the same time gonna try being a pescatarian and eating fish only. So a lot of fruits and veggies, a lot of green stuff, and just fish, guys. Just to kick it off and start that whole lifestyle of healthy eating for 2020, and we'll see how that goes on throughout the whole year for me. But I'm hoping to make some lifestyle changes as far as my eating habits, and not just a diet. So we'll see how this intermittent.
Well, see, I don't call it diet. You see how she slid that word diet in there?
I said I don't call it
I
diet.
know, but I
said lifestyle change.
The lifestyle change. Okay, so with that, we have to watch our words. She's correct. Lifestyle change. And whenever you want to say, look at her looking at me like that. Tell her to stop looking at me.
Because I said lifestyle change because I don't want to call it diet. She said diet.
Okay,
no, I said I don't want to call it
that's
diet.
fine, and I love you for that.
It's a lifestyle change.
And it's a live it, not a diet.
New.
For those of us who use that word diet, for those of us who use that word, it's not diet, it's live it. We're going to live it. We're going to live our lives a little bit better this year, better than before, right? She is, again, I applaud the things that she do, and I'm able to watch her as an example. So we've teamed up, matter of fact, me and even my Mommy and Me Junior in there, her younger sister, we are doing the intermittent fasting as well, doing the 12 noon to 8 p.m. As a family goal, for us to just do and be better in this coming year, especially pushing through this month of January. So I know it may be a little tough for my little one, but the thought that she said, no, I want to do it too. I'm excited about it because, you know, they know what they know what they see. They know what you teach them. And we just want to better prepare them for a greater future. I often say, I want them to always be better than me, go further than me, have more than me. And so why not start with our health? What else you got on your list?
So that was health and fitness. So for family and parenting, I want to work on calling my brother and my grandmother more, building that relationship and just reaching out and letting them know that they have an ear and my love and just working on that relationship. That's what I have for family.
For family, I have, of course, our whole theme, which is important, is, again, the stronger bonds. And she mentioned her brother, but I have siblings. So to continue to cultivate those relationships with my siblings, my sisters, as well as I do have extended God sisters and God brothers that continue to make those relationships stronger, as well as I love to laugh, you guys. I love laughter. Laughter is good for the soul, it's good for medicine. And so when I think about family, it's even having those times that, of course, people come together when someone passes, but just having times we come together and laugh more, that we laugh more, that create more memories and strengthening our bond as a family.
Yes. So next for intellectual, which I'm kind of running, what's today's date?
Today is the 6th.
The 6th? Okay, so I need to hurry up and choose a book because one of my goals for intellectual was to read a book of a month. Which once I get into books, I can read a ton of books. I can read more than a book a month, but I'm just going to start with saying a book a month because life gets busy and stuff happens. So I want to be able to say no matter what, I did read one book this month. So for intellectual, it was reading a book a month and learning a second language.
Did you guys know she used to be an avid sign languager? If that is a word. Did I just make that up?
Sign language.
I think I did. I think I made that up. Forgive me. Excuse me. But with her, I can echo that. I actually have on my list is a book a month as well. Because in order for us, we're forever life learners. I believe that. If you believe you have it all and you know it all, then don't plan on growing and don't plan on having more. Because as long as we here on the earth, there is something to learn, even if it's something not to do.
Be able to invest in yourself as well as listen to others because you do not know it all. So don't think that you can't be open to hearing what other people has to say, even if it's in their profession or not in their profession. It's just good to hear what someone else has to say about a topic. It could be because of experience, something that they've gone through personally. But don't be closed-minded. Just invest in yourself. Invest to be successful. Just keep learning. Keep your mind strong.
Be a life learner. If you have
knowledge
that
is power.
if you have that as a part of who you are, matter of fact, if you're the person that's saying, I'm the smartest in the room, you're in the wrong room. You always want to be around people that can help. Iron sharpens iron, and that is so true. You need to be around people that sharpens you. You need to be around people that will hold you accountable and not just the yes person. No, I need a person that, because I already know that I am definitely an alpha female. Yes, I am, if you haven't figured that out by now. But that means I'm still okay, and I'm not intimidated when someone who knows a little bit more than I do. Matter of fact, I enjoy that because I enjoy learning so they can show me how to be a better me. Matter of fact, we want you guys to know too that you will be able to, if you'd like us to send you this, please ma'am, please sir, inbox us, inbox Shania, inbox me, give us your email address. We need your email addresses because we have some exciting things that we want to get to you, and we're preparing to get to you this month, starting this month. So please ma'am, please sir, get us your email addresses. And even possibly, if I don't already have it, your text number, because the people who have already, given us their email information, they will be this coming week getting some wonderful stuff from us just to wish them continued success through this coming year. So what else you got?
So talking about being the smartest person in the room and you're in the wrong room. If you are, I'm going to roll that into love and relationship topics. So for relationships, I put that I need to have people around me that challenge me, motivate me, inspire me, forward thinkers, drama-free, non-toxic friendships for 2020. That's all I need, is positive vibes and people who can teach me and hold me accountable.
Yeah. Again, I can piggyback off of what she said. Mine is in writing, y'all. Woo. To continue to cultivating the quality friendships. I mean, some people, they say you throw love around, but some people throw the word friendship around. I believe in quality relationships, and you and we have to be better about cultivating those quality relationships. And I just want to continue to do that in this year. I'm all about self first, never above our Creator. But the first gift He gave us was to us. So to continue to self first and be an advocate for people understanding the importance of self-love, self-worth, and self-awareness, and being mindful of who you are. So as love and relationship, that relationship outside of your Creator should be number one, but then it's you. Your first relationship and your first love should be to you. You have to love you before you can love anybody else. As it relates to even us being of greater service to people, if we don't know how to serve ourselves, we cannot properly serve others. And for some of us, as it comes to love and relationships, that's why we have the relationships that we have or not, is because we don't know how to properly love ourselves. And it's a reflection on how we treat others. And we can do better, right? Yes, we can. So that was part of mine. And just, of course, the quality beneficial collaborations, because in some cases, to come together to collaborate with a person can be life-changing. If you want to change some things in your life this year alone, work on collaborating, because no man is an island, even though some of us try to be. To work with the right person can change your life. It can change your career. It can scale up. It can put you on a whole nother level. So that's what I have for love and relationship.
So then also with the relationships, there was something you said that made me think about watching the people that you have around you. If you have friends that you trust and you believe in and they're going through a hard time, you have to be careful of their mindset so that it doesn't take over your mindset. If they're always talking pessimist or derogatory, or they're just always down, that constant in your ear, it begins to reflect in your mind and in your spirit, and it changes the way that you feel. So be mindful of those friendships as well, and let people know, like, if you need a little space, or if, hey, I'm going to give you this much room, and after this point, I need you to go and speak to someone else, or you need to go get some help, and I can encourage you through that journey, but I can't continue to have you pour any derogative comments into my life, because your life will begin to change because of what you are enabling into your mind. So,
and we have to watch our gates. We have, the 5 gates, what the things we smell, taste, hear, see. You have to watch your gates, because some people, they'll get in this gate right here and it'll change your whole life. It'll set you back. Things you thought you knew, things you thought you believed, they will set you back, and it will set you up. So just be mindful of that, again, with those relationships. And again, it starts with you, though. It starts with you. It starts with you.
Then we can go to emotional. So for me this year, I really, it kind of connects with another thing on here. I know some people don't believe in this whole spirituality, emotional thing, but I really, this year for emotional, I just want to heal my mind, body, and soul, which kind of goes for me into my bucket list, but I'll save that and then I'll connect the dots later. But for emotional, for me, it was just healing of the mind, body, and soul.
When I think of emotional, because anybody who may know me, or if you don't, definitely one of my passions, one of the things that God gave me is the gift of song. I tell people that even though I confess Christ as my Savior, He was wise enough to give me music to save my mind. So He made me a worshiper, and that is where I find my sweet spot and my safest places in Him, when I can go to Him not only in prayer, not only through scripture, but when I can go to God, when I can seek His face in the midst of worship and emotionally connect with Him, which opens me up which allows me to even start my day. I start my day intentionally filled with gratitude. I intentionally invoke my emotion. It's more than just saying what I'm thankful for, the things, the people. It's more than that. You have to tap into the emotion of it, which stirs up that energy, which allows more to come in. When you live your life in a space of gratitude, it opens you up for so much more. But we're going to save that for another episode. But just that's what that means to me, the gift of song, emotion, and how all of that ties in and works for me.
So then the bucket list, I want to go skydiving this year. I'm going to go skydiving. But besides skydiving, travel, of course, if you guys know me, I love to travel. I go somewhere big every year. And this year, I would love to cross off Brazil or Bali. But Bali takes me back to that whole mind, body, and soul. I would like to go for 7 to 10 days so that I could spend 2 or 3 days at a retreat.
Yeah.
I would love to get some healing done and reflecting and some letting things go and just deeper understanding of self. Even though I've been doing my own personal reflection and just understanding life and choices and moving forward and things like that, I really am interested in going to Bali and going to a wellness center retreat for a couple days while I'm also there, amongst all the other things that everyone does in Bali. Of course, I'm going to do those too. But that's on my list for 2020.
And actually, same for me. She know, and we talk about it all the time. Not only just in another country, but even here in the United States, because of what I believe part of my path is to be closer connected as it relates to mind, body, and soul, that once we know what's on the inside of us, it will definitely show up on the outside of us. And to continue in that vein as it relates to that. And she already know we talk about Bali all the time. So that's actually on my list as well.
And then that brings me to finances. So the first 30 days for us, I guess our family 30-day goal is doing the intermittent fasting together. That's 30 days. And then also for me, my 90-day goal is to purchase a home. I actually have less than 90 days now. I think I have like 85 days. I will be purchasing my first home. I will be a first-time home buyer. So wish me luck on this journey. Because I'm picky and I'm a baller on a budget. So we'll see where I end up. And either way, I'm sure it'll be fabulous.
She will. For me personally, it was even where we as a mommy-daughter, we kind of watch each other's credit score. So to know what our credit scores were going into 2020 was really something. And I must say, we did level up, guys. You know, those numbers are really, really nice. So it is enabling us to really just do more and crush this year as we do ever before. And I'm excited about that. What is your goal? Yes, of course, to save more, to invest, because I do believe in investing in me so that I'm a better service to you. That is what I do. And I had to understand that along the way, because sometimes, you know, even instead of me having her to buy me a gift because of the investment that I wanted for myself, I would say, Shania, don't buy me that. Matter of fact, she's over time in different ways have paid for possibly a class or a book of some sort to help me grow. So I believe in investing in me, in my mind, not only my body and my soul. But we're so glad that you guys have paused for the cause to pay attention to us today as we went through just a few, 6 of the 9. We will continue this talk a little bit more. Again, please, ma'am, please, sir, send us your email address or even text us. We would love to send you this sheet and so much more. She is at Shania Teray on Instagram, and I am Shawanna, Shawanna.
But we are Mommy and Me 87 on Instagram.
Oh, we sure are. You are. Oh my God, excuse me.
Don't follow my personal page.
Don't follow the personal one.
Just kidding.
Not hers. Mommy and Me 87. Mommy and Me 87 on Instagram. You can inbox us. Please follow, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. We know you guys are waiting to hear from us, so we're going to get this to you shortly. And we are super excited to be on this side with you, and we're taking this journey together. More super exciting things to come. We look forward to seeing you guys in the next episode.
Happy New Year, guys. Thanks for listening.
Happy New Year. Again, this is
Me.
And I'm Mommy. We will see you next time.